American women are all off into this romance, want to be romantic, and they generally fall in love with you. Now, love and money do not mix. The shit don't mix, especially you got a business smart woman, the love and shit. You go up to a woman and say, baby, I never met anybody like you before in my life. She, I never met anyone like you either. Why don't we be together? Why don't we be together? Baby, will you marry me? I thought you would never ask. Well, before we get married, why don't you sign this prenuptial agreement? What do you mean sign a prenuptial agreement? Well, that's the contract that stipulates if we would ever break up, you take what you had when you came into the relationship and I take what I had. First of all, I don't give a fuck who you are and what you have, okay? You got a whole lot of motherfucking nerve gonna ask me to sign a contract to show you that I love you. First of all, there's nothing that a man can do for me that I can't do for myself. I got a job and I don't need shit from you. You got a whole lot of I love you. Who the hell you think gonna tell me to sign a contract to show you that I love you? If I need something, I can go to my family. My family takes care of me. You got a whole lot of men hear all that shit and we be like this. Okay. We don't need no contract. And you don't get a contract and get married without one. And the shit don't work out. And you break up a year later, she's sitting around in the kitchen by herself, man, trying to figure out a way to get even with your ass.
You ain't never been hit on till you've been hit on by a Hispanic man. You know what it is. They hit you with one of these. Hola, mami. ¿Qué pasó? I felt like I was 3 months pregnant. He just said hola. But it's a difference. It's a difference in cultures. I swear to God, it's a difference. Because just for example, you know, I have white friends, I have black friends. My white friend catches my husband out cheating one night. I know it, ladies, I know it. Well, she calls me. This is exactly how that goes. Bring, 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 bring. Hello, Crystal. This is Becky. Becky with the good hair? Yeah. I just saw Chris. I don't want to cause any problems, but he was with a woman I didn't recognize. Never seen her in our carpool lane. Never seen her at yoga. And you know, we get down at Zumba, right? Not even that. Just so you know, I would have a conversation with him when he gets home.
You guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I am so hungover. You do not mess around. You do not mess around here in French Canada. So I was thinking about it, and I've been a comedian for about 10 years, and in my 20s I talked a lot about drinking, because that's what you do. You have a crap job, and you drink, and you eat garbage at your desk. And then in my 30s I started to become more of an adult, and once in a while things get out of hand when you're drunk. But what scares me about drinking as I get older is this. In my group of friends, I am the alpha, obviously. Look what I do for a living. But in general, I am the one, I call the Uber, I print the Groupon. I'm the one galvanizing everyone. So what worries me, if I do something dumb when I'm drunk, what hope do the sheep who I lead have? We were out the other night and we were hammered. And by the other night, I mean last night. We were hammered. Like the kind of drunk where you can't even read. Okay? And then you realize it's because you're in Chinatown.
I can't believe that motherfucker did this to me. After all the shit I did, he gonna make it. All the thing I did for that motherfucker make me do this to me. Well, shit, I don't get him and his fat bitch can kiss my ass. I don't give a shit about either one. I don't know. He got a whole lot of nerve. I don't want shit from him or her, and I don't care. You know something? You know what? Half. I take half his shit, and they'll get it. They'll get you half your money, your house, your car, alimony, child support, and your children. You be on the cover of the Inquirer like this. So be careful. I start having nightmares. I was waking up in the middle of the night like this. Ah! Because I'm into American women. I like American women. I got a friend, got a Japanese girlfriend, you know, and Japanese women are the most docile women on the planet. That's real timid women. Like, I walked in the house and his friend, Japanese girl, bowed to me when I walk in. I said, what's wrong with your wife? Back and shit. He said, that's a Japanese thing. They always bow. I was like, oh shit. And I said, miss, did you decorate the house? And she looked at her husband. Her husband did like this. You may speak. And she spoke. And I was like, now that's pussy control for you there. You know, because I'm used to American women saying, you don't own me. Hey, baby, where you going?
Let my friend Keisha call to see my husband. That's real different. Her ringtone even different. This call go like this. Bitch. You seen Chris? I know you ain't seen him, cause he right here. Bitch, he over here at Papados, bitch. Off 610. Oh! Girl, it's about to go down. They ordering oysters. Yes, they are. You better get here. Hurry up. You know mama ain't gonna watch the kids but another 3 hours. Come on. Her license plate is 278.
Yeah. One time, my date was an hour late. I grew a tail. Like, it gets worse. This guy walked in. It was only 30 minutes, thank God. I'm on the ground. There's caboodle shrapnel everywhere. I've got half a Wet n Wild lip gloss. I'm like, stay back. I'm a pretty girl. Like, it gets worse. Because what happens is we have all this time, so we start messing with more. The more time you have to get ready, the worse it can be. The best advice I can give as a woman, not the best, but for the purpose of this set, the best piece of advice I can give, if you're putting on your makeup, give yourself 1 hour. 1 hour for the makeup. Hair is like another story. Give yourself 1 hour for the makeup, set a timer, girls, and when that timer goes off, chefs, put your knives down, step away from your plates. You be done. You be done, okay? Because we think we can add things. That's what happened with that body glitter. I found that body glitter, which in hindsight, wasn't even body glitter. It was straight up craft glitter. And as an adult, I was like, this needs to go on my face, right? And I convinced myself I could make it look good. I convinced myself I could do a classy amount of body glitter. But do you ever think that? Do you ever think to yourself that because you're not trashy, you can pull off doing something that's trashy? You're like, I can wear fingerless gloves. I went to McGill. Like, it's okay for some reason?
So we pull up to the house. We get out of the car. Now, we don't go right in because my wife's got to coach me before we go into any social event. She's got to fix me. She's always fixing me. My wife, just here. Just, fix me up. She's got to tell me what to do. She's like, just smile. When you're in there, just smile at people. My wife don't think I smile around strangers. She thinks I got a mean resting face. Like, if I'm not talking or smiling, it looks like I could murder your entire family. So I tell my wife, don't worry about it. It's just new people. We're going to have fun. So, come up to the door. I ring the bell. They came to the door as a couple. That bothered me.
And I've been drugged before. It's not fun. Yeah, I've been drugged. Y'all laughing. I got drugged by a group of white women. Look at a black woman. That's what the fuck you get. You should have never been over there the first motherfucker. Hey, yo, why my black woman voice just sound like Eddie Murphy? What the hell? Yeah, that's what the hell your ass get. You should have never been over there in the first motherfucking place. Yeah, and you gonna go over there doing Black History Month? I hope you learned your lesson. Oh, yes. So, I was at an all-white party. Kind of like this table right here. And her girlfriend came out and said, we gonna do some drugs. Now, when somebody say we gonna do some drugs, Chicago, what y'all think?
So after the dick incident, me and my wife, we did get separated. It's, no, it's good and bad. It's okay, it's good and bad. Good because I can get all the pussy that I want now with no conscience. Bad because I can get all the pussy I want with no conscience. You know, after being, we were together 25 years. After being together that long, you realize that, shit, the game done changed. Shit out there in the dating world is different. It's like you're getting out of prison after 25 years and you think your Michael Jackson Thriller jacket is still the shit, and it ain't. It ain't. These young chicks out here, oh my God, Whoo, shit. I had a 25-year-old. I mean, ass like pow, tits like bam. And I'm like, okay, baby, look, well, what time do you want me to pick you up and take you to the club? She said, well, the club don't start popping till midnight, so 11:30. I was like, bitch, 11:30, midnight? Do you realize that I'm on my third pee of the night by midnight? The fuck are you talking about? Okay.
Just send one representative to the door. Both of you don't have to come holding hands. Now you walk in, it's a house I've never been in before. As soon as I walk in, I look at everything around me. I walk into a new environment, I take a 360 and I take it in. I look for escape routes. My wife don't look at nothing. My wife's in the cloud. She just walk in. Could be a burning building. She would, whoa, wow, it's hot. Big guy over here.
We got some addicts in this motherfucker. She said, you said go, let's go, and you were like, Coke. Coke? Somebody said Coke. No, weed, motherfucker, weed. He's like, I don't give a fuck. More for me. Welcome to Chicago. Woo! So I said, where's the weed at, right? Her girlfriend said, oh, no. We're not doing hardcore drugs today. I said, wait a minute. I said, in what universe is weed a hardcore drug? And now I am scared as hell. What are we about to indulge in here? We finna pop Omega fish pills or some shit like that? We about to freebase Flintstone vitamins? Is that what we about to do? Oh, we about to do echinacea shots. That's what you telling me, right? What, we about to shoot up elderberry? What is about to happen? She said, no, softcore drugs, babe, like Molly. I said, Molly? I said, you don't know what hardcore and softcore mean, do you? She looked at me and said, whatever, it's here if you want it. I said, well, if it makes you make that noise, I really don't want none of it. What was that?
The fuck are you talking about? Okay, this is what I do. I'm gonna pick your ass up at 6. We gonna eat. You gonna give me some pussy. I'm gonna be to bed by 9. You go to the club without me. But the sex was good. Sex is good. Oh my God, sex is good. I mean, I gets it in. I do. But, I realized that after 25 years with my wife, I knew her pussy. I knew it worked. I knew how to get it in. I knew how to get it there. 27 strokes here, thumb there, boom, she busting all over me. Fuck, we sleep like Rip Van Winkle. Ain't no waking us up after that. But my 25-year-old, shit, 27 strokes here, she ain't busting shit but my ego. You know how hard it is to be laying down next to a fine-ass 25-year-old sweating and exhausted, and you look over and she flipping through a magazine playing Candy Crush on an iPhone? Ego destroyed.